Welcome to the Israelites Exposed channel. Today I would like to do a presentation on Bible translations, my favorite Bible translations. This is the CSB translation and the HCSB. The CSB, the gray book, is a revised version of the brown book, the HCSB. This Bible translation is in the middle of the spectrum. It's a mediating translation. So that means it's in the middle of the two translations, which are literal formal equivalents, word for word, and dynamic equivalents, thought for thought, overall, or paraphrase translation. So it's in the middle of the spectrum. So this is a pretty good translation. I find it to be useful. This is one of the translations that I use for different things. This Bible translation is the easy to read version. This Bible is very, very simple to understand. I think even a child could read and comprehend this book. It's very, very simple. It's almost like a commentary. And this is the most dynamic translation of the Bible that I know of. It's very, very dynamic. This translation is the NKJV. I was kind of skeptical about this translation in the beginning because I've been stuck on the KJV for so many years. But this is a pretty good translation. This is a very good translation. It's pretty much the KJV excluding the these and the thous and that kind of stuff. This is a very good translation. This is a literal formal equivalence word for word translation. So this is a good one. And of course, this is the KJV. Everybody knows about the KJV. Great book, great Bible, formal equivalence, word for word translation. I read this book a lot. This is a Bible that I read a lot. I read this book every day. I love this book. This is probably my top three. Probably my favorite Bible. Not because of the translation, because I know that the KJV has a lot of mistranslations. It's because of the rich wording and the beauty in the KJV. So that's why I like this translation of the Bible. This Bible here is the CEV Bible, the Contemporary English Version. It is a dynamic translation, a thought for thought overall paraphrase translation. This Bible is very good for readability. You can sit down and read this Bible. It's very, very simple. It has a lot of easy. It's very easy to understand. A 12-year-old could understand this Bible. That's how simple it is. And sometimes it's good to read simple Bibles like this with other Bibles like the KJV or the RSV or the NRSV or whatever other kind of literal translation you may like, ESV, whatever. So this Bible here, this is the Dead Sea Scrolls. This is a literal formal equivalence word for word translation. It's only the Old Testament. I think it has some apocryphal books in it as well. But this is a great Bible right here. I enjoy this translation right here. And I think that this book will be very, very helpful. This Bible translation is the CEB Study Bible with Apocrypha. So you can get the apocryphal books with this Bible translation. CEB stands for Common English Bible. This is a mediating translation, meaning it's in the middle of the spectrum. So it's not all the way literal translation. It's not all the way dynamic translation. It's right somewhere in the middle. So this type of book right here, maybe this is for your little more advanced readers. maybe a teenager won't be able to understand this one as well as they would understand the ERV, the Easy Read version. So just keep that in mind. This Bible right here is the Net Bible, the New English Translation. I use this, well, first let me tell you that this is a mediating translation of the Bible. So it's in the middle of the spectrum. This Bible right here, and I think most people would agree with me on this, that most people don't use this Bible for the translation. Most people use this Bible for the, let me read it. It says, over 60,000 translators notes the largest set ever created, provide complete transparency to every major translation decision so you can see the detail and nuance of scripture for yourself. So this Bible here, at the bottom of the page, or throughout the pages or whatever, it has like, how can I say, the discrepancies or the understanding on why the Bible was translated like this and that and this and that. Just what you should just do your research on this and you'll understand what I'm saying. It's like, how can I say? It talks a lot about the translation of the Bible. This Bible is really heavy on the language and stuff like that. Just check it out for yourself. This Bible right here, this is a good one right here. Some good history on this Bible, some crazy history on this Bible. The RSV, the Revised Standard Version. When this Bible was first produced, Christians, they burned this Bible because Isaiah chapter 7 and verse 14, instead of using virgin, they used the word young woman. This Bible translation has young woman instead of virgin for Isaiah chapter 7 and 14. And that's the reason why the Christians burned this Bible when it was first produced. This is an excellent Bible. This is an excellent translation. It is a literal formal equivalence translation, word for word. It's very accurate. And I did the comparison, the comparison with the KJV, and it's like the same. It's like identical to the KJV, because this is like a offshoot of the KJV. It's just like the KJV, excluding the these and the thous and all that kind of stuff. So I highly advise this one. This Bible right here, this is one of my favorite Bibles. Probably my second favorite. The Good News Bible, or the GNT. It's also called the Good News Translation, and it's also called the TEV, Today's English Version. This is a dynamic equivalence, thought for thought, overall meaning paraphrase translation of the Bible. Very simple to understand. A child would be able to read and comprehend this book. I highly recommend this book, this Bible. You can download the app for free and check it out for yourself and see if you like it. And I think you would like this book, because it's very, very, very simple. And what else can I say? It's very easy to read. It's a readability Bible, so you could just sit back and just read it. You don't really have to like study it or anything too much. You just sit back and read this kind of Bible. It's very easy to understand, and you can cross-reference this one with the KJV or the RSV or whatever literal translation Bible you like. See, that's what I do when I'm studying the Bible. I have two translations. I have whatever literal translation I feel like reading for the day, and I have a dynamic translation. Most of the time I'm using this dynamic translation alongside the KJV or the NKJV or the RSV or the NRSV. So check this book out. And last but not least, the New Oxford Annotated Bible, New Revised Standard Version with Apocryphal and Ecumenical Study Bible. This Bible right here is very scholarly. It's annotated, meaning that it has footnotes at the bottom of the page explaining history and details about scripture. That's what annotated means. So the Bible has annotations in it. I studied this Bible. This Bible is very scholarly. This the type of Bible that people would be reading in like these seminars and these Bible colleges and stuff like that. So this is the Bible I study. I study with this Bible. So that's my favorite translations of the Bible. I hope you liked the video and check out some of these Bible translations and let me know what you think. Peace.